Alright, this is my latest purchase. Got it off of Amazon. It came a couple days ago. I didn't do an unboxing for it. I just figured I'd do a little bit of research and then make a video on it. This is the Seiko PADI. This is model number 4R35-03W0. And then SRPJ93 FBA Pro Specs is what I found on Seiko's website. Before I get to that, I will show you how it came. So here is the box. Here is the label, if I can get that to focus in. I'm having a tough time with the focusing on this. But anyway, yeah, it says SRPJ93 FBA Seiko Man's Blue Dial Black Silicone Band Pro. And then down at the bottom, X003 ZAF 6CZ New. And the reason I'm doing a lot of this is because my last Seiko divers, there was a lot of question on its legitimacy. And I know you got a lot of Seiko sleuths, Seiko sniffers out there who are really good at these things. And that's one of the reasons I bought it off of Amazon, is because if there's something wrong with it, all I need to do is send it back. Okay. There is the inside of the box, has a little bit of foam there. That's the top. And then PADI tag. And a pillow. This is the other tag. And the pillow says Seiko. And there's another tag right there that just has the reference SRPJ93. And then under here, I haven't taken this out yet. Seiko. Let's see, that is a warranty. Business card looking thing. Please visit SeikoWatchUSA.com for support to download an instruction manual. I think I've got that figured out. And then, of course, the instruction manual. So let me put all this back. Keep all the tags together. Alright, so there's the box. Put the lid back on. Set that aside for now and go back to the watch. You can see my bench here is a little bit more crowded than I would like. Alright, so instead of relying on other people to give me measurements, I decided to take out the calipers and do them myself. So I came up with 41 millimeters. It's a stainless steel case. Now the bezel size is 43.69 millimeters. It is a unidirectional bezel. And it does have the ceramic blue insert. The crystal is sapphire. Let me do something here real quick. Those things are falling down. Let's see if this helps. Alright, just had to turn on the light to show that dial there, which is a beautiful dial, I think. The top half of it has kind of the wave pattern, and I'm still getting a lot of glare, whereas the bottom half is just kind of a blue, a shiny blue. Alright, so the lug to lug on this is 48.5 millimeters. Lug width is 22. Thickness is 13. And it does have a screw down crown. And it does have manual wind. And then pull it out to the first position, and you can set the date, second position, time, All right, and the movement is a 4R35 with 23 joules. Taking a look at the back here. I'll take a look at the case. And so it is brushed here and then polished in the center. Beautiful looking watch, I think. Kind of a manta shape to it, I believe is what people called it. And then on the back, you can see this is Seiko. This is the special edition. The serial number on the bottom, and when I looked up the serial number, this was manufactured in July of 2024. Now it's December, so this watch was made only about 5 months ago. Taking a look, you got brushed in the center, you got the emblem here, and then polished around the rim of the back case. You've got the indentations here, and then the latex band. Seiko brushed. Seiko clasp, and then over here you see the Professional Association of Diving Instructors, the bottom of it. And like I said, this is the 4R35 movement. This has 23 joules running at 21,600 BPH. 41 hours of power reserve on this thing. And when I looked at the Seiko website, the 4R35, 4R36, 4R30, you know, just down the line, the loss gain rate on this was surprisingly ridiculous, plus 45 to minus 35 seconds a day. That seems like an awful lot. But I'm going to put it in the timing machine. We're going to take a look at that. So anyway, so it is a bidirectional rotor in there, automatic, and it said in parentheses, I think this was on Caliber Corner, magic lever rotor, Seiko Diashock anti-shock system, and this movement was originally came out at approximately 2011 for that 4R35. So anyway, it's a nice watch. I really like it. I've been wearing it for a couple days. It is big. Like I said, it is a large watch on my wrist, but I think it really does have to be, considering these are going to be worn over suits, you know, wet suits, dive suits. So anyway, let me bring it into the other room where I have the timing machine, and I'll put it on there and see how it looks. And also check my cheat sheet to see if I missed anything. I think I got everything. All right, so here I am, got it in the timing machine, and there was a couple of dimensions that I forgot to mention. I did measure from the bezel to the crown guard. Actually, let me pull this out of here real quick. So from the bezel to the crown guard, that's 45.65 millimeters, and then from the bezel, I'm saying from the bezel because as you can see the bezel protrudes slightly past the case. So from the bezel to the crown, the tip of the crown, and that's 48. Let me put this back in here. So now we got to dial up. And you can see it's better than what they were saying. The beat error is 1.5 milliseconds. It's running a little bit fast in the dial up. Plus 12 seconds. All right, let me do pendant up. Consistent. Well, plus 15, 3 seconds. Let's try dial down. It's got a lift angle of 52. It looks pretty consistent all the way around. Beat error of 1.5. Now plus 12 to plus 14 seconds, and then we're going to do, let me do pendant right. Alright, so that's how it looks out of the box. I'm not going to go through all the different angles. Running a little bit better there. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is pop it open and see if I can do a little bit better on that. I usually don't like to do that with new watches, but I think this thing should be, and could be, running a lot better than it is, so I'm not going to do that while camera's on it, but I will do that, and then I'm going to put it back in the timing machine and see what we got, and also show the inside of the movement. Alright, so did some adjustments on the thing, and now I'm back. As you can see, it is better. Right now it's dialed down because I had to do the adjustments while it was in the timing machine, and you can see the beat error is 0.1 and it's plus 3. Now in the dial down or dial down position, turn it that way, which is pendant up. I'm not going to do dial up with this thing because if it falls out and that movement doesn't have the back on it, that's not a good thing. All right, so you can see there's a difference. If you do get one that is plus 45 minus 35 or whatever it was, it can be adjusted. I'm not saying go in there and adjust it if you don't know how to do it. And there's the movement. Turn that a little bit and zoom in. And obviously it does have the ability to adjust the beat as well as the, I don't have pegwood in here, as well as the timing. Use brass tweezers, and so there's the balance right there. So there's taking a look at the inside of the 4R35 movement. Simple, nice, and easy enough to adjust. And I got to put the back on. Before I do that, I want to lubricate the seal. Like I said, I don't normally do this part of it. I'll do the the timing machine thing on the new watches, if you've seen other new watches that I've done before. But let me get the back on. Alright, there it is. There's the lume. That's how it looks in the dark. Did put it outside, not outside, but in the light for a little bit. And trying to get a good, but yeah, it's got plenty of lume to it, that's for sure. Nice and bright, and it seems brighter with the camera than it does in person, but easily enough to see it in the dark. Okay, so there it is on my 6.5-inch wrist. You can see it's at 41 millimeters is large, but not overly. I mean, like I said, this was meant to go over a wetsuit. I am not a diver. I'm a sinker. You put me in water, I'm going to the bottom. I don't care what you put on me to keep me afloat, I'm going to the bottom. So anyway, yeah, it looks good on my wrist, I think. I've been wearing it for a couple of days, and you know, it's winter time around here, and the jacket wants to ride above it, so I think I'll save it more for the summertime. But yeah, 13 millimeters thick, not bad at all. Gorgeous looking dial, I think, and bezel. I think just beautiful looking watch. And then of course they had the other one, the turtle. I thought this one just looked a lot better, so I figured if I'm going to spend the money, I'm going to go with the one that I think looks better. And I'm happy with it. I really am. And I've heard people refer to this, now I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, the King Samurai. I know that the Seiko sleuths out there know all the different names for this thing. But yeah, so there it is on my 6.5 inch wrist. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much the video. I think that I tried to cover everything that I could think of, at least everything I had written down on my cheat sheet. Of course, when I go back and edit the video, I'm sure that there'll be stuff in there that I realized that I missed. But yeah, I think a gorgeous looking watch. I don't have a scale to weigh it, so if you're going to say, well, you missed the weight of it, I don't have any way of doing that. I can say, yeah, it feels good. So yeah, if you like the video, just click like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, I think for some reason it looks like I can see everything better now than when I first did the first part of the video. So anyway, yep, like I said, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching. Bye.